Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Thursday, May 26, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Cincinnati Reds vs Chicago Cubs. Our team pick is Cincinnati for the win, and here is why. Chicago got off to a disappointing start this season, going 9-18 through its first 27 games. It has been a confusing stretch since then, as the Cubs have gone through multiple winning streaks and a strange losing skid. They dropped 4 straight games in the middle of May, with 3 of those losses coming to lowly Arizona. Outside of that stretch, Chicago picked up a 4-game winning streak over the Diamondbacks and Pirates, while extending its current streak to 3 games with an 11-4 win on Tuesday. The Cubs entered Wednesday's slate ranked 3rd in the National League Central, sitting 8.5 games back of division-leading Milwaukee. Cincinnati got off to a historically bad start this season, losing 22 of its first 25 games. The Reds responded with a nice stretch of baseball, winning 8 of their next 12 contests. They have fallen back on hard times over the past week, with Chicago handing them their 4th loss in a 5-game stretch. Toronto took 2 out of 3 from the Reds last weekend, holding them to 5 total runs in the 3 games. Cincinnati is in last place in the NL Central, trailing Pittsburgh by 5 games for 4th place. The Reds are number 28 in the MLB at the plate, with a batting average of .217. Cincinnati's offense was not the issue in the first 2 losses of this series, as the Reds scored a combined 8 runs. They were unable to overcome bad pitching, but that should be less of an issue on Thursday afternoon. Green is coming off 2 fantastic starts in a row, throwing 7.1 shutout innings, followed by 6 innings of 1-run baseball. He certainly has the talent to be one of the best pitchers in baseball, so this good form is going to scare opposing lineups. Meanwhile, Steele is overvalued after 2 good outings against the lowly Diamondbacks. I expect some regression from him on Thursday, making the Reds a value wager. Our total pick is under the total. And here is why. The bullpens are going to be important to keep the total lower, as the Cubs are pitching to a 3.29 reliever ERA this season, while the Reds have a 4.82 bullpen ERA. Both teams have been striking out a lot this season, which means they are unable to move the runners on base over or drive them in, as Chicago is 8th in baseball, with 389 total strikeouts, while Cincinnati is right below them at 387 team strikeouts. The under has hit in 5 of the last 7 games against one another, so go with the under to hit here. Tampa Bay Rays vs New York Yankees. Our total pick is Yankees for the win. And here is why. The New York Yankees have scored 13 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 6 of their last 10 games. The Yankees have won 9 of their last 11 games when scoring 4 or more runs. Aaron Judge leads the Yankees with 50 hits and 34 RBI, while Giancarlo Stanton and DJ LeMahieu have combined for 79 hits and 52 RBI. Nestor Cortes gets the ball, and he is 3-1 with a 1.80 ERA and 56 strikeouts this season. Cortes is 0-1 with a 4.29 ERA and 23 strikeouts in his career against the Rays. The Yankees had to battle against the pesky Orioles in a 3-game set to start this week, but were able to take Wednesday's rubber match thanks to a strong outing from rookie starter J.P. Sears. Miguel Andujar provided the offense in the 4th inning with an RBI single, and the Yankees were able to plate another run later in the frame on a Baltimore error. Sears tossed 5 scoreless innings, allowing just 3 hits and 2 walks, while striking out 5. Clay Holmes locked down his 5th save despite giving up 2 hits in 1 inning of work. Andujar had a multi-hit game, while Aaron Judge doubled and scored. The Yankees are up a big amount on the money line, despite being a significant favorite in most games, while going 22-21 on the run line. Overs are 19-24 for the Yankees, with 3 of their last 4 games going under the betting total. New York is enjoying a strong offense this season, with 4.79 runs per game to rank 6th in baseball, while posting a .741 team ops. The Yankees have been even stronger on the pitching side with a 3.07 ERA that is 3rd best in the league, including a mark of 3.17 from a strong bullpen. After struggling against a couple of sub.500 teams in recent series, the Rays got backtrack with a 2-game sweep of the Marlins, holding on for a close win on Wednesday after building a big lead early. All the scoring for Tampa Bay came in the bottom of the first, with Wander Franco opening things with an RBI double before Randy Arozarena added a 2-run double and Harold Ramirez capped things on a 2-run homer. Drew Rasmussen earned the win, allowing 3 runs on 6 hits and 2 walks while striking out 7 in 5 innings. The bullpen shut the door, with Colin Poche earning his first save of the season. Franco had a pair of doubles, a key development considering he's been mired in a major slump of late. Tampa Bay has been solidly profitable on the money line for the season, while going 22-21 on the run line. Overs are 19-24 for the Rays, with 5 of their last 7 games going over the betting total. While the Rays are certainly a great team, this is one of the few times they find themselves at a major starting pitching disadvantage, with Yarbrough looking a little shaky. The Yankees continue to fire on all cylinders this season and have value here as Cortez has been one of the best pitchers in baseball by any metric. This will be the toughest challenge he's faced yet, with the Yankees posting a 118 WRC+ that is second best in baseball, thanks to bounce-back campaigns from the likes of DJ LeMahieu and Gleyber Torres, in addition to Judge putting up unreal numbers. Using deception including a huge variation in release points to make up for a lack of raw stuff, Cortez has posted incredible metrics, such as a 64 FIP and 26 kBB% so far this season. This will be a competitive head-to-head all year, but the Yankees have the decided advantage in the opener. Our total pick is under 6.5 runs. Washington Nationals vs Colorado Rockies. Our team pick is Colorado Rockies plus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The Colorado Rockies jumped out to a hot start this regular season, but they have recently cooled off. Their defense has been their biggest issue this season, and they will need their starting pitching to be better if they want to make a run. They are currently in last place in the NL West. On the offensive side of the field, they are scoring 4.60 runs per game and hitting .260 as a team. This is the 9th most runs scored per game and the 2nd highest overall team batting average. Colorado is finding different ways to score runs, as they can string together hits or they can change the game with one swing of the bat. They are averaging .98 home runs per game, which is the 17th highest average in the league. I recommend watching for CJ Cron at the plate in this one. He has already 11 home runs this season, which leads his team. He is also hitting .311, as he has shown that he can also reach base consistently. The Rockies have also been one of the most unaggressive base-running teams in the league, as they have only stolen 8 bases this season. This is the 29th least amount of bases taken, as they have allowed their bats to move runners into scoring position. The Washington Nationals have not started this season how they would have liked, but they still have plenty of time to turn it around. They are currently in last place in the NL East. On the offensive side of the field, the Nationals are currently scoring 3.91 runs per game and are hitting .251 as a team. This is the 22nd least amount of runs scored per game and the 4th highest overall team batting average. They have shown that they can reach base safely, but they have had a very difficult time driving in runs once they have men in scoring position. Washington has also had a very tough time hitting the ball out of the park. They are only averaging .66 home runs, as their offense would greatly benefit from these insurance runs. I am also expecting the Nats to stay fairly unaggressive on the base paths. They have only stolen 14 bases this season, which is the 26th most in the MLB. They have been allowing their bats to move their runners into scoring position, but it hasn't completely worked. I would watch for Juan Soto at the plate in this one. He has already hit 8 home runs this season, which leads his team. He also looked great the last time these two teams played. He was able to hit 2 home runs in the 3 games that they played. I will be riding with the Colorado Rockies in this game. They have a very talented offense, and I see them scoring enough runs to cover this run line spread, plus 1.5, against the Nationals. The Nationals will have Patrick Corbin on the mound, and he has not looked good this season. I have faded him all year, and I am not going to stop now. The Rockies are currently scoring the 9th most runs per game and have the 2nd highest overall team batting average. They will consistently reach base against Washington and force them to turn to their bullpen early. Corbin has a 6.60 ERA and a 1.69 whip rating, and I just can't back these numbers. Washington has also committed the 26th most fielding errors, as I don't see the Washington defense helping Corbin in this game either. The Nationals have shown that they can reach base consistently, but they won't be able to score more than they average against German Marquez. He has started this season slowly, but he has what it takes to take down this weak offensive team. The Nationals are scoring the 22nd least amount of runs per game and have hit the 29th least amount of home runs. They won't produce enough offense in this one, and the Rockies will cover the spread. Our total pick is over 8.5 runs. And here is why. Buckle up, this could be a long one and a fun one if you like offense. These two pitchers are not good, to put it bluntly. Both have ERAs over 6 and they are facing good opposing lineups. We know how the Rockies can hit, but the Nationals are top 5 in batting average. Hitting has not been their problem this year, pitching has. When they played back in May, 2 of the 3 games went over the total. For both of these teams, the over has hit more often than not, and I don't expect anything different this time around. Take the over in this one. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.